This is Optimal Finance Daily, episode 574, 11 Practical Ways to Spend Your Money, by Marc Chernoff of and&nbsp. And I'm Dan, your host. Happy Thursday, and thank you as always for being here. This is where I read to you from some of the best personal finance blogs on the planet. And Marc and Angel is another blog that is featured regularly on Optimal Living Daily, so for more from them, definitely check out that show. But for now, let's get right to Marc's post as we optimize your life. 11 Practical Ways to Spend Your Money, by Marc Chernoff of and&nbsp. I know. Saving and investing your money for the future is one of the most practical things you can do. This is solid advice, but when you do decide to spend your hard-earned money, it should be spent on something practical, useful, and meaningful to the well-being of your existence. So many people either save their money or blow it on worthless. Here are 11 practical ways to spend your money on something useful. 1. Travel to see the significant people in your life. There may be no better way to spend your money than to use it to nurture and rekindle personal relationships with the most significant people in your life. As time quickly passes, we sometimes forget how essential strong personal relationships are to our mental well-being. The older we get, the more we need true friends and family to be regular parts of our lives. 2. Hire a personal trainer. Your health is your life. Without it, all the success and affluence in the world is meaningless. Committing yourself to a regular exercise routine is one of the best ways to maintain the health of your body and mind. Sometimes it's hard to tackle this endeavor on your own. Spending money on a knowledgeable personal trainer who can set you on the right course creates priceless results. Make sure you stick with the trainer until you are committed to exercising on your own. 3. Fix what is broken. Have you been ignoring your screeching brakes? What about the excessively loud hum from your AC compressor, or that scratching noise coming from your computer system? Sooner or later, these small annoyances will wear down the reliability of the product, and you will be left with a completely broken product instead of just a halfway broken one. Use your money wisely to fix and maintain your belongings. 4. Educate yourself. Use your money to purchase educational courses or books pertaining to your career or to a miscellaneous topic that interests and intrigues you. Remember, knowledge is power, and your brain is the container of that knowledge. There are few options for spending money on something more practical than the development and facility of your brain. 5. Add value to your home. Your home should be your sanctuary, the place on this planet where you feel the most comfortable. Adding value to your home, be it personal value or increased monetary value, is always a practical choice for spending your money. If the additions you make increase your level of comfort for years to come, you win. If they increase the value of the home to a third party someday when you sell, you win. If both occur, you win big. 6. Take a healthy, relaxing vacation. A vacation revitalizes your mind by pulling you away from the daily stress factors in your life. It can spark creative thought by stimulating your brain with new material. And finally, a vacation allows you to be yourself without the external influences present in your typical surroundings. Does that sound like something worth spending money on? It should. 7. Upgrade something you use regularly. There is nothing wrong with splurging on a practical item that you actually use on a regular basis. If you're a hardcore movie buff who loves to watch movies on Saturday nights with your family and friends, having a 65-inch HD TV and a Blu-ray player makes sense. If you love computer games, purchasing a powerhouse laptop gaming rig makes sense. The idea is to never waste money on stuff you don't use. Spending money on upgrading your hobbies is one of the reasons you work so hard in the first place. 8. Buy meaningful gifts for key people in your life. One of the most rewarding acts in life is the act of giving, especially to those key people you truly care about the most. Spend a little money every now and then on a sensible gift for some of those key people in your life. Surprise them. It doesn't have to be their birthday or a holiday. Remember, there is no better gift than an unexpected gift. You'll make them feel special. For instance, my buddy Donnie brought me back a cool souvenir from Amsterdam a few months back, and it just made me feel good. 9. Update your wardrobe. You don't have to waste money on the latest overpriced fashion line to look good. However, if you are still wearing the same ratty shirts, slacks, and shoes from 5 years ago, it might be time to go shopping. While appearance isn't everything, it can make you look older, smarter, and more emotionally mature. First impressions for job interviews, dates, and the like are heavily weighted on the way you look. Sometimes it is practical to dress to impress. 10. Buy healthier food. You are what you eat, and there's a great deal of truth in that statement. It is impossible to maintain a healthy body and mind if you pump your body full of junk food. Fresh, healthy food is usually more expensive, but this is an expense with priceless benefits to the longevity and well-being of your future. Eating healthy goes right along with bullet number 2 about hiring a personal trainer. Your health is your life. 11. Pay down debt. This one is a no-brainer, so I just couldn't bring myself to leave it off the list. If you have a great deal of high-interest debt, it would be foolish not to pay it down before you go off and splurge on additional purchases. There is nothing less practical than being a slave to your debts. You just listened to the post titled 11 Practical Ways to Spend Your Money by Marc Chernoff of and&nbsp. And by the way, Marc and Angel have a new book. It's called Getting Back to Happy, and it's coming out in just a couple of weeks. They have bonuses also for anyone who pre-orders, and you can find out much more info about that at marcandangel.com. And to listen to a lot more of their blog posts, check out Optimal Living Daily, where it's featured regularly and actually also on Optimal Relationships Daily. And that's going to do it for episode 574. I'll be back in the Friday show tomorrow, where I'll have a post from Making Sense of Sense. So I'll see you there, where your optimal life awaits.
Hello, Life Optimizer. This is Justin Malik, creator and producer of this podcast, but also Optimal Living Daily, the show where I read to you from even more blogs covering finance, productivity, minimalism, personal development, and more from incredible bloggers like Derek Sivers, Zen Habits, Marc and Angel, The Minimalists, and all the ones you hear on this show too. So if you enjoyed today's episode and like taking amazing blogs on the go, come on over to Optimal Living Daily and subscribe to that one too. And together, we'll start optimizing your life.
You've been listening to Optimal Finance Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode and head to oldpodcast.com. That's OLDpodcast.com for a free gift as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.